Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. I'm Jen. So today's video I'm going to be dyeing my hair back blonde. I know a lot of people are going to be like, no, don't do it. I've come to the conclusion that this reddy coppery colour just isn't working out. My natural hair is coming through and it's just getting redder and redder and redder with every box dye or hair dye that I put on it, and it's just really not lasting on the ends well enough, and I'm dyeing my hair every 4 weeks and I just don't like doing that. I don't want to make my hair really damaged or dry. I have tried every product under the sun to try and get this colour to stay in my hair just for a bit longer, and it fades after probably about 2.5 weeks, to be honest. So I've decided that I'll go back blonde. It's easier, I don't have to buy any special colour protectants because I am naturally a dirty blonde anyway, but my hair really loves the blonde colour. So I bought 2 boxes of the Colour Before hair colour remover, and this is the extra strength one. The only thing I'm nervous about is my roots because they are so dark, so I'm not quite sure how this video is going to go. It could be a massive fail, it could just be a disaster, but I thought I'd just give this a go. It's £10 from Superdrug. This is apparently the #1, the best one for removing colour. I've watched a lot of videos on YouTube about people removing black from the hair, going to more of a kind of this colour, just using the colour remover. I've also seen people this colour actually go back blonde. Aim of this video is to try and go back blonde. Hopefully I'll be able to do it in one day, though that's being very optimistic. So yeah, I'm just going to be putting this on my hair. I'm not going to film the process, but I'll show you once it's on my hair and the results after. Let's go dye my hair. Okay, so I just had the Colour Before on for an hour. I'm just about to wash it off. So this is the colour that it's obviously gone so far, but I do need to use the buffer. Because I used 2 boxes, I actually have 2 buffers, which is great. This helps really remove like the excess. So I've got 2 of these, very happy about that. My hair's looking like a kind of golden colour, and it's definitely taken out a lot of the red, especially at the ends. So I'll be back to show you. Okay, so I'm back. My hair is now dry. As you can see, a lot of the colour has come out, and I'm very surprised at my roots. They are just a little bit darker than the ends, but there's actually not much of a difference in my opinion. I thought it was going to be like orange blonde. I am very happy with this B4 colour remover. It's also made by Revolution Beauty, which I did not know. Definitely not looking as bad as I thought it was going to because it had so much red in it. But yeah, I'm actually really happy with my hair. So obviously this isn't the kind of blonde I normally have. I normally have a kind of whiter, icier blonde. So we are going to be doing something to it. I'm not sure quite yet whether to tone it or to put bleach on with a low developer. Obviously my hair doesn't need a very strong bleach session. So the colour remover was on for 60 minutes, and I washed it off, used the buffer on it, and it definitely has helped to remove any excess colour using the buffer. It is part of the whole process. It is looking blonder than expected, so yeah, super happy. So when I'm ready to do the next step, I will let you know. Okay, so we're going to bleach over the top of my hair, and we're not going to be using a very strong bleach or anything like that. I will show you what I'm using, so it doesn't need too much going on it. But yeah, I think we're going to do my ends first and then do my roots, because I do actually have my natural hair colour coming through and I definitely don't want hot roots. So yeah, we're going to be doing a bleaching session now.
So these are the 2 products I use to bleach my hair. So this is the Schwarzkopf Igora Vario Blonde. We used 140 grams of this with the 30 volume by Wella, and that was 280 grams. Now we weren't meant to actually pick up the 30 volume, developer. We picked up the wrong one by accident, as that is very strong and we really didn't need that, and you'll be able to tell in the next few clips we definitely should not have used the 30 volume. But yeah, I just thought I'd show you the process of doing the sectioning. Always section when you do bleach, it makes things so much easier.
So the last clip you've probably seen is of me bleaching my hair. Well, my mum doing it for me, and I just thought I'd give you a little update on my hair. So we put the bleach on and we did the front part of my hair last. Within 5 minutes my full scalp started burning, so I'm just going to put a little picture of how red the back of my neck was from where my hair was obviously sitting for a while, and my head felt like it was on fire and it just wasn't good at all. So we ended up rinsing the bleach off after 10 minutes of like it being completed. So these front bits here are very kind of orangey. A lot of my scalp all along the hairline, on my neck, on my back, and parts inside my hair have actually been burnt. This actually happened about 7 days ago and I have left it. So my advice to you is, if you do a hair colour remover, don't bleach your hair on the same day. I saw lots of people doing this on YouTube and I thought, yeah, they've done it, they were fine. I really wanted like my hair really blonde for like work because I had work the next day. But yeah, as you can see, this is my hair now. This is, I've sat in front of the window again so you can see. So it is looking very blonde. The light is a bit deceiving, so when you look on the side you can see how like yellow it is. It is very yellow in this front section and it's definitely not white blonde. If I just move slightly you can see it's definitely more yellow. I have left my hair for a while, not touched it. Yeah, there you go, that's a better view. You can see how yellow my hair is, especially at the top bit here around the front. There's definitely no parts of my hair that's like white blonde, even though it might come across a little bit on the camera and on my ends. They've definitely not gone white blonde, they are more yellow. My hair's more of a very light yellow. I wouldn't even call it blonde. What I did was I actually have done a few Olaplex treatments because my hair in the front parts were a little bit fried, which actually has never happened to me before. I've never actually fried my hair, and I've used bleach quite a few times, especially when I was younger, but it just didn't like having the hair colour remover with the bleach. It was a few parts around the front of my hair, there was a few around the back. They actually don't look as bad now just because I have used Olaplex, so I ended up spending about £80 on Olaplex to save my hair. It was very bad at the beginning. I'll put pictures up here of what I used, but I think it's number 0 and 3 I used together, and then that you put on all over your hair, and then as shampoo and conditioner I'm still currently using, I use the Olaplex I think the number 4 and 5, but anyway it's the Olaplex shampoo and conditioner. So yeah, the next step is to tone my hair. So we're not sure on which one to use, and I'll show you in the next clip which we do decide, but I ordered a semi-permanent hair colour. So you can use a semi-permanent hair dye after you've used the colour remover. You just can't put a permanent colour on top for about 6 weeks. That's what's in the instructions. So my hair is in a good condition now. I'd say it's definitely improved. I have left my hair a week, so we are ready to dye it and kind of fix the colour. I just thought I'd give you that update on my burns and just everything that's gone on really. So yeah, I'll show you the next clip of what we're using to kind of finalise my hair look and try and get that white blonde.
So these are the semi-permanent hair dyes, the 1081 and 881 to create that ashy look, and we used a 6 volume Colour Touch Wella developer. So that's what we used on my hair, and the ratio was 2:1. So we put both dyes in of the tubes from the semi-permanent hair dye, and it came to 107. And then we added the developer to make it the number that comes to at the end, which is 322, so it is a 2:1 ratio. Then we just mix it all together and then we apply it on my hair. Now the mixture was quite runny, it was very easy to work with. My mum started off using a brush, but she ended up just using her fingers in the end. It didn't burn her fingers or anything, it's not bleach, so she just ended up using her fingers and just did it in small sections. She started with the top of my hair first because that was where it was more orange, and then she just did small sections after.
Okay, so this is my hair finished. The semi-permanent hair dyes mixed together with the developer worked really well for my hair. I did end up just touching up the front bit with the last little bit of dye. So after I had dyed it, I dried it, and these little parts of the front where it was quite orange hadn't taken too well. It had taken a little bit but not too much. So we just put an extra bit of dye on the front bit and waited an extra 20 minutes. It has seemed to have fixed it and cancelled out the little orange bits. Yeah, I'm happy that we went with the semi-permanent colours because it has worked and I've not done any further damage to my hair, and we did use such a low developer. So this is the colour of the hair. It is like an ashy blonde. So as you can see, my hair's looking really nice and light. Definitely not that yellow colour anymore, and I am really happy with how my hair's looking. My hair is definitely a lot better using the Olaplex, and I did use the conditioner when washing out the hair dye just to restore it a little bit more. So I definitely say that Olaplex is worth the money if you have really damaged your hair with bleach. I let it actually drip dry the second time. I didn't want to put extra heat on it, so this is why it's not super straight. I have just let it drip dry, and it does sometimes go a little bit kinky on the ends. I have got a little bit of hot root at the top. After we used the semi-permanent again, just on the front bits, it did turn some of my roots a little bit ashier and a little bit silver tone, but that will wash out in the next wash, I'm presuming, because the silver colour and tone, it doesn't normally last that long. But yeah, super happy. I'm happy that I'm blonde again. I am so happy with the colour, and it's very similar to what my hair was like before I dyed it the red colour. So yeah, this is the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed watching. I will leave all the products linked down below what I used, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!